Hello, my little ghouls and goblins. Happy Halloween and welcome back to the channel, you guys. My name is Amanda if you're new here, and on this channel we talk about a lot of fragrance and beauty. So today I am bringing back my little layering combo series for you guys. I had a fun week with fragrance, so let me tell you a little bit how it's going to work. My shirt, I don't even remember. Oh, you know what? I got this shirt at Marshall's. Isn't it so adorable for Halloween? Hold on, let me show you. It has all of the stars and the moon is on there. Super cute for Halloween. So I hope you guys are having a fun Halloween week. I don't know, but I have fun the entire month of spooky season. So I'm kind of sad that it's going to be over. Forewarning, I pre-filmed a bunch of videos with this background, not even thinking that it was going to be coming out next week. So you guys will be seeing this Halloween background for probably another week. My apologies. I did not think that through. I don't know what I was thinking, but yeah, I love this little background, but I'm gonna make it, we're gonna do like a cute little fall background, I feel like, for November, and then I can't wait to get to December, you guys. But for our layering combos, this is what I have been doing. To take the guesswork out of it a little bit, I came up with a system. I put a bunch of scent notes into a wheel generator, right? And I just let it pick for me like my scent of the day. Like if I'm going to smell like chocolate, if I want to smell floral, if I'm going to smell like cinnamon, pretzels, whatever I had, just put a whole bunch of scent notes in a wheel generator and I let it come up with the scent for the day. And then I go and pick the scent out that I think will go with that scent note. So for spooky week, I picked out some I don't want to say spooky, but just things that I feel like would go for like Halloween and like a spooky vibe. So we're going to start. The first scent note that I spinned on the wheel was Witch's Cold Brew. And so I came up with like a kind of like a coffee combination for this day. So for Witch's Cold Brew, I started with my, out of the shower, I used my Cocoa Shea from BATHANDBODYWORKS. This is the rich, is it rich espresso? No, it's just called espresso, you guys. This is new to my collection. This is actually my first time using this. I just picked this one up and I did pair it with the body mist. So these two together. I was telling you guys in another video that I kind of prefer this over the Vanilla Cafe. I just feel like Vanilla Cafe is a little bit cloying and sickeningly sweet for me. When I'm wearing it, I don't really enjoy it. This one, it's a little bit more on the fresh side. So it just says the notes on this are dark roast coffee and hazelnut froth. So it is very similar to the Vanilla Cafe, but the Vanilla Cafe is sweeter pretty much. So thoroughly enjoyed this. I really like the mist of this. So we started with this, pulled out my Vanilla Romance. I have the mist of this as well, but today, on this day, I just used the perfume. It is a beautiful, I actually have this on today. This is my scent of the day again today because I just cannot get enough of this scent for the fall time right now. It's the perfect vanilla. It's not too sweet of a vanilla. It's got quite a bit of spice to it. I know it has a cardamom note in here. I will put the notes on the screen for everything, you guys, so you guys can see my thought process, but Vanilla Romance just goes with everything, okay? So we use Vanilla Romance. I have not worn, believe it or not, my Black Opium glitter since I got this. Like, I don't know, I loved it when I first got it and then I just put it down and I haven't touched it since probably springtime. This is a beautiful scent. If you don't like the original Black Opium scent, I feel like this is a playful, fun sister. When I was wearing it, it just felt like Black Opium was the older, mature sister. And then this is like the college party girl. Very flirty, fun, not too serious. It has like something that's fruity and sugary in here to me. I don't so much get the marshmallow note that they claim was in here, but for sure like a candy pink sugary version of Black Opium. So decided to pull this over. I'm not gonna lie, this kind of took over the combo, but I wasn't mad about it. I wasn't mad about it. It kind of just worked. I could definitely sense the coffee note that's in Black Opium. So this was good with this. And then I was like, you know what? Should I stop there or should I keep going? You guys know I'm always going to be like, I'm going to keep going, right? So I was looking and I just decided to try out. This is from Dua. This is called Italiano. And I believe this is their version of Xerjoff Italica, if I'm not mistaken. So when I first got this, see, I don't really like this sniffing it straight out of the bottle or on the paper. But when I was wearing this, this was beautiful. Like to the point where I think I need this in a full bottle. This brought like such a, I know there's a toffee note in here, and I mean, I guess I get toffee, but it's so good. It's like sweet, a little caramely. This one, it really feels like a biscotti cookie in a fragrance. And it just absolutely works. And then I did want to bring in a little bit of a perfume oil. And this is one of my favorite perfume oils of all time. I have it in the huge 4 ounce. This is from Land of Aahs. It is in the scent Exotique Vanille. This is supposed to be her dupe of Vanilla 28, if I'm not mistaken. But to me, this smells like Vanilla 28 and Bianco Latte had a baby. It's like the best of both worlds. It's Vanilla 28, but just turned up a notch on like the sweetness. And it's not so woody. I love this one so much. It's another one of those body oils that just goes with everything that you can imagine and try to put it with. And it is strong. So I love this body oil, and it went really well with my coffee routine. So that was our day 1 for Witch's Cold Brew. I am telling you, the coffee in this combo was strong. So for day 2, I spun the wheel, and the scent note that I picked out was apple. Made it into an evil apple combination. So let me know if you guys can see where we're heading with this. As soon as I got out the shower, I put my lotion on, and the lotion that I chose for this day was the Evil Queen from Bath and Body Works. This one is also a new one in my collection, so I wanted to give it a spin. So for scent notes, we have dark red apple, vanilla suede, and wicked pear. I love this a lot more than I thought I would. Putting it on, especially the lotion, I just love it so much. It really is a sweet red apple, okay? This is definitely different from the other one that they had last year. I think it was called Candy Apple Cauldron. This is like a red apple in my head. It's not too sweet because that pear kind of cuts that like sweetness of a red apple. Gives it a little bit of a tart vibe, and the vanilla suede, I'm telling you, this has a fall vibe to it. So good to the point where I was like, do I need to get backups of this scent? It's not available anymore, but if I could get my hands on more of these, I probably would. So I used this for the lotion. And then instead of using the mist that went with that, for some reason I chose This Day was my favorite apple, of course, that I've been loving. This is Dreamy Apple Orchard. I talked to you guys' head off about this one, so I'm going to keep it short. But this smells to me like champagne apple and honey a little bit. The notes are crisp apple, fresh fall air, and sugared woods. Oh my God, it literally smells like a little bit of greenness too. Like maybe it really feels like you're in an apple orchard, and the leaves from the trees, you can also get that green note in here as well. Love this so much. So of course I use this. Smelling this right now, I want to put this on today. But I'm going to stop because I already made my scent combo of the day, but this was really good together. I used 2 different perfumes. And the first one that I really wanted to pull out and give a spin, I haven't used this perfume in quite a while, and I have it sitting in my collection. Truthfully, this scent scares me just a little bit, but it scares me in a good way. Like, this is one of those scents that I need to be pulling out for the fall. This is DKNY in the scent. I think this is called Tempted, or like Be Tempted. You know how they're all like Be Delicious, Be something. I think this one is called Be Tempted, and it's a beautiful bottle. It does have it has like a little snake going around it. You pull it open like that. These ones are hard to find because this one I think it's discontinued, but you know, sometimes you can find these at Ross and like stores like that. But this has a pretty strong patchouli note in there that kind of scares me, but it is perfect for right now because like whatever you put it with, it just gives like this earthy patchouli vibe to whatever you put it with. But then it does have like this nice sweet apple in here. But if you are sensitive to patchouli, I will say it's in here, but the patchouli comes off to me as like incense. And maybe that's a me thing because I'm realizing that a lot of scents that have a patchouli note often comes off as like incensey to me for some reason. And this one is the same. Like it feels like I have an incense burning in the room right now. Like it's a little, I don't even want to say smoky, but it has like that incensey smell to it. It is not a safe blind buy, especially because of that patchouli, but it just worked with this combo. It was gorgeous. And this lasted forever. Like you can easily get 8 hours out of this scent. I'm not kidding. Like this is beast mode. It is strong. It sticks to your skin, your clothes, everything. You don't need a lot of this one, okay? So, but this one I will always have in my collection. It's one of my favorites from the Be Delicious line. But it is very different from the green original one, if you're familiar with that one. That one is like a green tart apple. This is more sweet, and it's a red apple. So that's why I pulled it for this combo, but it really just works perfectly. So I went with that. And then another scent that I have in my collection that scares me. This is like the week of fragrances that I pulled out that I'm like, we're doing it because it's spooky week, it's spooky season. You have to use these fragrances that you're not used to and that are not easy wears. This is one that I would say for me is a little bit difficult for me to wear. This is Britney Spears Fantasy Intense. Gorgeous bottle. So this is another scent similar to the last. They don't smell the same, but this is another one. It has the patchouli and woodsy notes in the bottom and musk and orris. So I thought I was tripping. I was like, does this one have patchouli again too? But it does. They're different, but they're both scary at the same time. Like they give off this deep, incensey, earthy vibe, but like it is in a way, it's similar to me to the original Fantasy, if you remember what that smelled like. But this is like the grown sister once again. If you were like, Fantasy is the younger sister. She would be like 12. And then this would be like the grown and sexy sister. Beautiful, beautiful scent. Yeah, and I just need to wear this one more. I need to stop like being scared of it. I wouldn't even say it's a nighttime scent, but it goes so well with vanillas too. Like it really pulled the vanilla out of Evil Queen for some reason. But this whole combo was just bomb. Like I really outdid myself this day. And I could smell the whole combo for hours. Like it was beast mode. And then for perfume oil, what I added to the combo was I just pulled out my Sand and Fog. This is the Sweet Apple. I believe this one is a dupe for the Kayali. Pretty similar to the original Eat and Juicy Apple, but so good with any apple combos. You need this one. We got some gems in this combo, and it went perfect with my Evil Apple. I literally, when I was wearing it, I felt like the Evil Queen in the castle. Like it felt like I was the Evil Queen when I had this combo on. So I think I did right by the Evil Queen with this one, and we achieved a really good apple scent here. This next combo is for my rose lovers. All of my rose lovers, come on up to the front. Come on up to the front. I had to do a rose combo because rose is a hard note for me. So first and foremost, it's a note that I avoid quite often because rose, I like the smell of rose on other people, but when I wear it, it can overwhelm me very quickly. So I don't tend to wear it often, but you know, for spooky week, we had to do a rose combo. So I called this my Gothic Rose combination. If in my head, it was like a black Gothic rose. And I think you guys are really going to love this combo. If you have these, you have to try it. I thoroughly enjoyed it. And it was rose, but like in a subtle way that didn't like beat me over the head with the fact that I was wearing rose for the day. I started with the Belle from the Disney Princess collection. I had this sitting around and I started using it recently, and this is a really beautiful rose scent. I wish I would have bought maybe one more of the mist just to have around, because I can see myself finishing. This is a beautiful rose. This is a rose, but it's not like overly heavy on the rose. So the notes here are rose petals, sparkling buttercup, and whipped vanilla. So good. I feel like sometimes I smell like a hint of bubble gum in here. The lotion really pulls out the vanilla on your skin. But stunning. So I pulled out Belle. Now, this is actually more of a simpler combo, but it was a powerhouse. Like, this is another combo that was really strong and lasted a long time as well on my skin and my clothes. So for my perfume, this is another perfume that scares me, and I have it in my collection and I never really wear it, but I will not let myself get rid of it because it is such a unique scent. And the one I'm talking about is by Dua. This is called A Night in Chelsea. Kind of hard to see it. This is their version of Chelsea Night by Bond Number 9. This scent is scary. Like, oh my God, it is so strong and intense. To me, this is what comes to my mind when I wear this. It really smells incensey. Again, with the incense, right? So this is why I'm saying, like, a lot of scents that have patchouli in them, they smell like incense to me. And this is another one. And then the base notes is where they throw you for a loop with this scent, because they have suede, patchouli, oud, there's vanilla, tonka bean, myrrh, amber. It is very resinous and deep, and like I said, it smells incensey. When I was wearing this, it really felt like I had walked into one of those psychic shops. Is that what you call them? Like I was going to see a psychic, and maybe when I went in there, there's like puffs of smoke and she's burning incense and it's so earthy in there. But then you get a beautiful floral in here as well that I absolutely love. And I think when I reviewed this for the first time, I said that it smells a little bit like air freshener, like bathroom air freshener, and it does. It does. It's like this very fresh, clean. It's like walking into the most pristine, clean bathroom, but they sprayed a beautiful floral air freshener inside of there. So I just love the juxtaposition of this clean bathroom air freshener floral smell alongside this woody patchouli incensey thing that's going on in the background. So I don't know if you can imagine both of those combined. That is how Chelsea Night smells to me. And I really love it. The rose, you get a beautiful floral. It doesn't necessarily smell exactly like rose to me. It just, more than anything, it's just like floral, right? But beautiful. When I paired it with the Belle, it just was gorgeous. So I wanted to pull out a little bit more sugary notes from the Belle that we had with that vanilla. And so I was looking around and I pulled out this one that I have. This is from a Sorce Celery Apothecary, but I think they're just going by Sorce now. You can still buy this on the site. It's called A Witch's Valentine. This was the perfect scent to go with this combo. I didn't even realize that this had rose in it till I went to go look up the notes. And I was like, wow, there's actually rose in here. While it doesn't feel like a rose fragrance, I can see where the floral of rose is in here. But this to me smells like I'm in Alice in Wonderland at like the little Mad Hatter's tea party. And it smells like there's a bunch of little sweet treats on the table. There's like little marshmallows and Turkish delights and raspberry jam. There's a raspberry note in here that is so pretty and jammy. This is, like I said, it really feels like lots of sweet treats. It's marshmallowy and sweet in the way that kind of like Oriana and Love Don't Be Shy are with that marshmallow. But I love the raspberry in here. The raspberry is really what does it for me in this one. Loved how this all smelled together. It really made that Chelsea Night just not as scary and more inviting, if you will. So really love that. If you haven't tried that scent from Sorcellery Apothecary and you know about them, next time get a sample of that one and just try it. And then I just looked around and I was like, what perfume oil do I want to pair with this? And I actually have this one. I think this is from Wholesale Body Oils. It is their version of Jo Malone Velvet Rose and Oud. Of course, I will have these all linked for you guys down below, but this really was just like the icing on the cake for this whole combo and brought it all together because it has the rose and then it has oud. And I feel like it pulled out that oud that was in the Chelsea Nights. Yeah, it's more rose than it is oud, but it really pulled out the rose notes in this whole combination. And like I said, that whole combo was beast mode. It lasted on me for hours and hours. Belle was so soft and delicate with everything, but then the perfumes were like powerhouses. So it just kind of balanced each other out. I don't think I would change anything about that one. If you love rose and you have any of these, try them together. So some of the scent notes or prompts, I called them prompts because they weren't really scent notes. They were just kind of like ideas, right? So this next day I spun the wheel and I got this prompt, which was Vampire Kiss. So it kind of gave me a lot of leeway. On this day, I didn't do as much layering because I wore this combo to work. So I was in a hurry when I was picking it out. So it doesn't have as many moving parts to it. It's a little bit more simple, but it was beautiful. I got a few compliments at work. It lasted so long on me and it was so good. I thoroughly enjoyed this one. So I started out with my Touch of Gold in the body butter. I need another one of these. I have to have another one of these. It's right now, it's like I have to stop myself from wanting to put this on every single day. It is so good. It goes with everything that I put it with. Bright Blackberries, Golden Orange Blossom, and Decadent Tonka, you guys. The body butter in this, to me, I told you guys in another video, it smells like a mashup of Platinum. And it's like if I were to take Platinum, Pure Wonder, mix those up together, and add it to like shea butter. I don't know how or why, but I get like a warmth in here, and I know it's like whatever that Tonka is in the base that makes it feel creamy like a cocoa butter. Okay, but then you also get the fruity notes from the blackberries. Is it blackberries or yeah, blackberries. So good, perfumey, elegant, elevated, but not doing too much. She's coming for Platinum, okay, because Platinum has been like reigning supreme as like my work scent for so long now, and then ever since I got this, I cannot put them down. I cannot put it down. I love this so much, and I do want to get the perfume in this. And then for my body mist, I just had to go with Vampire Blood. You know, this one has red berries, night blooming jasmine, and petrifying plum. This was never a scent that I was crazy about, but this combo made me realize like how good Vampire Blood is, and maybe I need to get another one. Okay. Because I feel like this scent can go with so much. It went so well with this combo, and like if you have any berry, like literally any berry perfume, it's gonna be a hit with that. So I think this is going to be on my project Use It Up, because I mean, I've already had this dent now and I need to use it up. I'm repurchasing Vampire Blood again. Maybe not this year, but definitely when they bring it back again next year, I need another one because this is just good, okay? So I did put our Vampire Blood on. Now my perfume that I went with for this day is one of my all-time favorites, and I wish I could get my hands on another one of this, but it is discontinued. This is the Victoria's Secret Bombshell Midnight, and it actually is on Victoria's Secret's website right now, but not by itself to where you can just buy it on its own. You have to like buy it in this whole gift set that's like $150, and I didn't really want to do that. This is another one of those scents that just is good for any time, like any occasion. it just works. It's an easy reach. I feel like the packaging is a little bit misleading because when you see it, it's so like elegant and it looks like it's gonna be only for like date night, getting dressed up. But this to me smells like a playful, casual, fruity berry scent. This one I believe has cherry in it, which it doesn't really come off as a cherry to me. And I've said that before. It doesn't smell like a cherry fragrance. This really smells like a berry fruity perfume more than anything. And I love this for work as well. I always get compliments on this one when I wear it. And I think that's all I wore on that day, to be honest. I just kept it simple. Like I said, I was going to work, so I didn't do too much. And it lasted on me. Let me see. I put it on at like 6 o'clock and I could still smell it after midnight because I work overnight. But I know it was still on me because I had a new patient at midnight. And I was like putting something on his chest or whatever. I had my arm was like wafting over his head. And he was like, wow, whatever perfume, it smells good. And so I was like, wow, you can still smell me? Because mind you, I'd already had this all on for 6 hours. So you could definitely still smell. I want to say this combo honestly lasted me till I got home 12 hours. And I washed it off. Like it was faint, but it was still on my clothes. It was gorgeous. Okay. Yesterday, this is what I wore yesterday. My prompt for yesterday, I pulled out Black Magic. So not really a scent note, but just a vibe that I was going for, right? So I kind of like to put these prompts in the generator because it gives me a little bit of more leeway of what I can do with my fragrances, but I know I wanted to do something a little bit dark. To give that Black Magic vibe. So when I did this combo yesterday, I was coming off from work in the morning and I was so tired. It'd been a long night at work and I just didn't feel like wearing anything sweet and gourmand for the day. I was like, I don't want to do that, but I wanted to smell something relaxing and fresh at the same time. So this is what I came up with. I decided to try out Wicked Vanilla Woods. This is another one of those scents that scares me. Not scares me terribly, but this scent is like a little bit harder to wear if you were to make it on a scale. Wicked Vanilla Woods, we have Magical Vanilla, Glowing Amberwood, and Enchanted Pink Pepper. I think it's the peppery note in this that kind of, it makes it a little bit weird. And I will say, I feel like my lotion though is going bad because it's not that strong as it used to be. This really smells a whole lot like the Kayali Vanilla 28. Like if you were gonna make a body mist to match that scent, I feel like it would have to smell like this. It's like a mix of Viva Vanilla and Vanilla 28. Because I feel like this smells like, yes, this smells like Vanilla 28 from Kayali, but it has like a sweeter thing going on it, with which I feel like if I was to explain what I'm getting, it smells like there's a little bit of Viva Vanilla thrown in here with it. So like there's something brown, sugary, sweet that it kind of just works. The Magical Vanilla, Glowing Amberwood, I wouldn't say it's too woody, but you definitely get like a spicy vanilla. So that was really good. And then I was like, okay, let's put it with this one from Kayali. This is the Wedding Velvet Santal. This has notes of jasmine petals, tea leaves, white musk, cedarwood, benzoin, and sandalwood. More than anything, I would say I get like the tea. I definitely pick up a tea note in here that I absolutely love. It kind of smells like a black tea. And then probably the woody notes like that cedarwood and sandalwood. This is definitely a unisex scent, but when I was wearing it yesterday, I mean, confirmed it for me that this it's not that unisex. Like once you pair it with vanilla scents like body lotions and mist, this is really good. The tea in here, I absolutely love it. So good, and it was relaxing. Like I said, it really put me in this zen mode with that tea. Was very calming, exactly what I was looking for, and that's why I picked this scent, and it just happened to be black, so it worked for this Black Magic combo. I wanted to pull out a little bit more of the tea note that is in that Kayali fragrance, so I actually pulled out my Nest Indigo. I have a little travel spray here. to be honest, this is a fragrance that has been on my to buy a full size of for so long now. But I need to do it, you guys. This is, if you are looking for a good tea scent, okay, please try this. This is so underrated. So it really amped up the tea note that was in that Kayali one. I mean, I know there's other notes in here, but to me, it really smells like black tea. It smells like black tea, maybe a little bit of peppermint tea. I think there's like a pepperminty note in here somewhere that you can detect a little bit, but there's a little bit of floral. I think there's fig in here. And I don't mind the fig in here. It makes it a little bit fresh and green, but with the tea, it just works so well. Pairing it with the Kayali, it was so, so good. I love those together. And then for a perfume oil, I was like, what do I want to put with this, right? I don't want to put on anything more vanilla that was going to sweeten up the combo, because to be honest, this combo was like a spicy tea scent altogether. Right, it wasn't too much of the vanilla coming out with the vanilla woods. So it was just like a nice little spicy tea moment. It was beautiful. So I just pulled out, this is from Land of Oz. It is called Autumn Woods. This Autumn Woods though, from Land of Oz, it is quite unisex. This is a dupe of, I think it's like Maison Margiela Replica Autumn Vibes. Is that the name of the fragrance that's popular, right? This has like, it's so nostalgic for me. I don't know why this scent really makes me think of a rainy fall day with the leaves changing to orange, and somehow it's rainy outside and there's like bonfires going in the distance. Like maybe, or like, you know, when you go outside in the fall and people have like their chimneys going and there's like a little bit of this smoky smell in the air. That's what this smells like to me. And it's so like nostalgic of like just typical fall all around. And I love this perfume oil. I don't wear it often, but just kind of worked with the fall vibes. Try that out if you make an order from Land of Oz. I really do like that Autumn Woods for fall. And I love this combo. This was yesterday. Okay, so for the last combo, I'm actually wearing it today. And I know I said I was only going to do 5, but I have to tell you guys what I had on today because it smells so good and perfect for a spooky day. So the prompt that I got for today was spooky woods. And I love that because it kind of just let me have free reign with a lot of things that I have in my collection. And it was fun coming up with all of this. Now, I will say I probably overdid it today because I just had so much fun. I was just like pulling different stuff and I was like, let's add this and that. But it all worked together and smelled so good. So I started right out of the shower. Actually used this lotion just because I had it in my bathroom and I didn't feel like going out of my bathroom to hunt down the actual lotion that I was supposed to be using. So I did mix a little bit of this. And then once I got out of the shower, out of the bathroom, I mixed it with my Vanilla Romance. So we had Vanilla Romance, and this is from Walmart. This is the Velvet Vanilla from it's from Scent4you. Y'all, if y'all haven't tried these, there's a whole line of this. I will talk a little bit more about this in an upcoming haul. But this is good. If you like a good gourmand vanilla, the notes in this are caramelized sugar and bourbon vanilla. So sweet. It's like if you had, oh my gosh, it really smells like this creamy liqueur bourbon vanilla like cream on top of your like bread pudding. I know that they do that at Papados. I don't know if they have Papados where y'all are, but at Papados, they have the bread pudding dessert, but they put this like liqueur on top of it, and it's like a vanilla bean liqueur. And it has like a vanilla bean cream and ice cream, but then you can tell it has like a boozy note in there. This is what this smells like to me. It is so good. So I started with that out the shower, and then I had to add in some of this Vanilla Romance. Y'all, this is getting dark. The vanilla in here is starting to change colors, and she's getting a little toasty now, okay? Still smells the same though. Smells really good. I want to say, I hope I have a backup of this. because this smells really good. The notes in here are fresh cardamom, vanilla absolute, and captivating woods. Stunning every time I put on Vanilla Romance. I'm obsessed. I've been wearing Vanilla Romance down, so be prepared to see that every single week. I'm sorry in advance, but I'm just loving Vanilla Romance right now, and I'm enjoying her. So Vanilla Romance, we did this for the day, and of course I did pair it with the body mist. I actually need to put some of this on again on my clothes so it can last. And I did go in with the perfume as well because I wish this had longer longevity. I want to say that it lasts so long, but it doesn't. Like Vanilla Romance, I might get like 4 hours, which is sad. I hate that, but it's true. So you have to layer up with this scent, but stunning, stunning, stunning. I love me some Vanilla Romance. And then for perfumes, like I said, I was having fun, y'all. So I went in with a little bit of Vanilla Skin from Phlur, one of my all-time faves. Love, love, love. I feel like for real, y'all, my Vanilla Skin is getting sweeter. It definitely has gotten sweeter. Like, do you guys know how the body mist smells? Like, to me, the body mist is still sweeter than this, but it's like it's starting to get a little bit closer to the body mist now. But I love, love, love the woody notes in here. It's like a woody, spicy vanilla, rich spices. It's like I get a like vanilla extract. Okay, it is so pretty when I have this on. Stunning, stunning, stunning. So I love me some Vanilla Skin. I put that on. And then I wanted to try out this Dua. This is their version of Kayali's Burning Cherry. So theirs is called Passion of Fiery Cherry 48. I love in this one, what I love about this fragrance the most, I feel like, is that it's like an incensey note again. Once again, me and this incense, but it really feels like a bonfire is in front of you, or like smoky embers. Definitely that amber is gotta be in here. And then there's a beautiful cherry note. But this is stunning. This is stunning. Perfect for a woody vibe if you're looking for, like I said, like that burnt, smoky, woody type of scent. That's gonna do you right, okay? And then because y'all know I could not help myself. As soon as it's so sad, as soon as I lock eyes with Sol de Janeiro 76, I have to put her on. Like as soon as she sees me coming, she's like, damn it, again. This is, I think, made all the difference in the combo. Oh my gosh. It says Midnight Jasmine, Black Currant, and Amber Woods. This is sweet too, y'all. Like sweet, woody. To me, I feel like I get a cherry note out of this. I know it sounds crazy. It says black currant. I don't really pick up anything like tart currants or anything like that. It smells sweet to me, like a cherry note. I love adding this on as a topper. I wish I had this in a perfume form. Sol de Janeiro. Please, please, I'm begging you. And I know this is not one of their popular ones, which I'm sad about. A lot of you don't really like this one. I don't know why. To me, it's bomb. It goes with everything. Too, like just as a good little topper, especially for the fall time right now is her time to shine. The woody notes, it just adds like sweet woody cherry to whatever I have going on. And I love this body mist. So I had to add it to the combo. I know I was doing a lot today. I know, I admit it, but it smelled really good, okay? And then for a perfume oil, I just decided to kind of play off the Vanilla Romance, and I popped out this one. This one is from the Scent4you. It is in the scent Althair. So if you know Vanilla Romance, is kind of like a dupe for Parfums de Marly's Althair fragrance, which is one of their, like, I want to say they marketed Althair for men, but I guess it's like a unisex for, I think it is for the men's line because it's in the like the men's shaped bottles that Parfums de Marly does. But this smells like Vanilla Romance, like through and through. If you want a perfume oil for Vanilla Romance, just get this. Just get the Althair from the Scent4you. It smells exactly like Vanilla Romance. It's got that beautiful cardamom like bite to it. So good with the combo, y'all. So this is my spooky combo for Halloween today, and I love it. It's definitely a spooky woodsy combo. I'm planning on going to look at Halloween houses with my mom here soon. So this is going to be the perfect scent combo for us, like walking around the neighborhood and having that like spooky woody vibe wafting through the air. I hope it's just going to be like so good. But I hope you all have a fun and safe Halloween. Enjoy, and definitely give this video a like if you enjoy these videos. Let me know what your scent of the day is today. I would love to know. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys are subscribed so you don't miss next week's video. And I love you all so much. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye.